Alright guys, so hey, I got a dilemma here with my 70 Wildcat. Anybody know now, what happened is that the convertible, this is the right inner tie rod end. See how it's bent there, guys? Okay, this is the right tie rod end I got with the kit. And it says for a 70 Electra, LeSabre, Wildcat. So tie rod end on the Wildcat is this one here. Alright, so I called Buick Bob. Now this is the left one here, so that's correct. This they saying is the right inner, but this is the right inner that came off my car. So I called Buick Bob, and he got like 3 Wildcats. So I looked at 2 of mine. Now the one is in the glass shop right now. The higher top of mine is in the at the glass shop still. So I'm waiting for him to have time to put that rear window in. So I gotta look and see if the one that's on my higher top is like this. Like I say, this one came off the convertible. The higher top parts car that I got, the inner right tie rod looks like this too. The one came off the Wildcat convertible. This is it here. But I called Bob and he said that 2 of his got tie rod ends like this, guys. Okay, I sent him a picture. He said 2 of his got tie rod ends like that. But he said one of the Wildcats have a tie rod end like this. So now I set these on top of each other. They about the same length. This one is a little shorter, just a little bit there. So guys, if anybody know, and something else. Okay, this thread, they took this thread down to the same size as this here. Now the left side, the thread and everything is bigger, and it's like that on the car. The old parts from the factory is like that too. So this is threaded down to a smaller thread, you know, a smaller tie rod, but this is still thicker than this tie rod is. But this tie rod here, the left side was bigger than the right side. So guys, if anybody understand or know what's going on, I had Napa order up me some tie rod ends. They say they can get them. They pricey, but when I go, if it's not shaped like that, I'm not gonna get it because I already got the straight one. But I don't know if it can be used. Now if I use this setup, is my center link and everything, you know, do all of that have to be changed to match the 70 Electra? Because I'm quite sure this is the 70 Electra here for sure. But why did the Wildcat guys, you know, come like this? And if anybody know what other year has this type of a tie rod on it? Now I looked on, I pulled up just Cadillac yesterday, and it looked like the 70 Cadillac got a tie rod end that's shaped like this. So I want to look at like the Pontiacs, the Oldsmobile. I know they guys tell me that they just, it's just hard for me to believe that they made just this one special tie rod for the Wildcat. It's just hard for me to believe that, you know. Got to be other tie rod ends out there shaped like this for GM. So Chevy, I'm not sure. Like I said, I've seen a Caddy that was shaped like this. So I might call my local AutoZone or something like that and see if they have a, you know, 70 tie rod, inner tie rod, right inner tie rod end for a 70 Cadillac. Couldn't have just made that tie rod in 1 year, guys. And it don't matter if this will work. I just need to know, guys, if anybody have any information on what's going on with the 70 Wildcat, put it in the comments. I appreciate it. I'm trying to get the 70 Wildcat rolling. I want to put all new front end parts on it, get it aligned before I paint it. So I'm trying to figure this out. Now the good thing is that this tie rod, I'm holding the camera, but see that tie rod end is it's good enough to work, but I would rather put a brand new tie rod in on the car. But you know, this, you know, that tie rod end, I will be able to reuse this if I can't find one. You know, this tie rod end is good on here. In fact, if you look, it don't look like it was on the car that long. So they had changed this. I mean, if you look right here, you can tell that's still shiny. It's rusted in here, but this end, this tie rod end is in decent shape, guys. But you know, just let me know. What do you know about that? What other GM that they put a tie rod in on that looks like that, guys? Or why did they use straight one on one of Bob's car? Did want somebody switch and do it work? Now, I think the one that's straight, in fact, I got a call Bob, quite sure the one that's straight, that I don't think that car is probably running. So yeah, I gotta call him and see, because he got a green one that he's driving, and I'm quite sure it don't have this tie rod end on there. I'm just wondering, you know, will this work? Don't look like, you know, I don't know, guys. Let me know if you know anything about that. If you ran across this problem, I'm quite sure I'm not the only one, you know, but let me know, guys. Can this one be used, or you know, what do I need here? You know, what other car can I find that tie rod in that's shaped like that, guys? All right, guys, like, share, subscribe, comment. Let me know what's going on. If you ran across this problem, I know I'm repeating myself, but trying to figure this out, guys. Anybody that can help me, I appreciate it. All right, thanks a lot.